Recording.
Well, hello there, YouTube. This is BtheRiderPa, and I put up a thing about waterproofing my seat and stuff. Then my buddy started asking me, "What do I use?" Okay, well here we go. I've had this for quite a while. I think I got it in Cleveland at the bike show. But Doc Bailey's Leather Black waterproofs, nourishes, restores color, and cleans. and it's a leather treatment. You don't let your kids drink out of it. It was developed in Canada for all weather conditions, and it works well. And you get this nice little sponge with it, and you definitely want to wear gloves. So to double end this thing, I guess you could get that on Amazon. I wear my riding gloves. Oops. Because that stuff will turn your fingers black, and it will be black for quite a while. So you want to wear your riding gloves because one, any of that stuff you get on your leather gloves, well, guess what? It makes it waterproof. Good idea, huh? Two, this is kind of stick stuff. It doesn't really shake. It kind of comes out like a blob. There you go. So I dab it here, there, and there. You want to get on the other side of your seat also because it gets dirty and the dust from the road, and it can still absorb water. And this is all you got to do is work it around. It helps clean all that leather up. Makes it nice and shiny. Doesn't make it slippery, not like some things do. Try to get down in the crevices as best you can and work it around. Get it like this. So, I'll work around the whole seat like this. I do this like once, maybe twice a year. We've had a lot of rain, so I figured, well, tomorrow I might get stuck in the rain. I'm going to do a ride, and it'll be after work, and it's going to be a long ride after work, and they're talking thunderstorms in the afternoon, so I figured I better do this today while I got time. And my buddies were asking about it, so hey, what else? Make a video, right? So, and as you see, this stuff will get on your hands, and you won't get it off. It takes a while to get it off, so you definitely want to use your riding gloves. Like I said, when I mess up and get on my gloves, no big deal. It'll just make them waterproof too. So that's one side, and I'll flip it over here and do the other side. Use the backrest to hold it up. Do the same thing. Plop some on here, dab it around, and then I'll use that sponge and work it around, and I'll put it on the bike and let it sit here. And it only takes a minute to put the seat on, and let it sit here overnight. So I make sure it has time to dry, so I don't sit on it with my jeans and make my jeans turn black. And let it dry up and help keep this. Now I've had this seat since '09, and I've used this stuff on this for all this time. So you still have to do it because simple fact is everything, the sun will break it down or whatever the case to keep it from working well like it should. And it's just from usual wear and tear is everything. Because eventually everything does wear down and break down, and you're going to have to replace it. But I take the seat off because it's a lot easier to get around the bottom side than trying to do it on the bike and then doing all that. So, and then I'll start back and work my way up from the front to the rear, from the back to the rear. Nobody really sits back here much, but hey, you definitely want to keep it waterproof in case somebody does, or you got gear back here, and just smear it around in there and work it around. Like I said, that's how you waterproof it. This is a Mustang seat. Now you think about it, I've had this since '09, so I think they cost like $600 back. They cost the same then as they do now, which is funny. They were expensive then, they're still expensive. But just work it all around. Get little cracks you can, and works out for you. I don't know where to buy it because I think I bought it in Cleveland at the bike show, like I said. But yeah, a little more on there. Little dabble goes a good way, as you can tell. It doesn't take much. That's why I said I've had this for quite a while. Couldn't tell you how long I've had it. I've been to Cleveland show quite a few times over the last 10 years, so at least six out of the last 10 years I've been up there. So I don't know when exactly I bought it. But it doesn't take long to do this. 15 minutes of your day will save you a lot of drudgery on the road, because this thing will soak up water like a sponge. And I tell you what, I squished for days. And we'll see, I forgot to do this in the spring of 18, and we went to a rally down near Marysville. And after the first thunderstorm, it was done. I just was like amazed how much water this thing held. It probably weighed 40 freaking pounds from all the water it held. And there was no getting it out. It just wasn't coming. Every time I sat down, my head wet. And I had them beads on there. That helped some. And then we had so much rain all the time. And even the bikini covers it was getting through those. So the seat just got saturated. I ended up coming home and hanging it up on the wall there for like 3 days. And water would just drain out of this part of this. It was just coming out of here. It just slowly drip out. It was draining down the drain in the garage. So you definitely, like I said, want to waterproof your seat, especially if you ride a lot and you go out into the country and stuff, and then you're going to be out on the road and you get a thunderstorm. It makes a world of difference in your riding comfort. If your butt's always wet, it won't be fun. So that's it. Like I said, you just put this right on your leather gloves, and it'll help waterproof these. So if it does start to rain, you're wearing them. At least it'll give you some protection for a while. I'll add a little more and just put it on there. And I'll take them off and leave them sit here. So tomorrow morning, they'll be here. I do have waterproof gloves. For the heated ones are waterproof, and they're a little more, insulated, which is okay when it's cold. But if you're riding in a thunderstorm and it's 80 degrees, yeah, them insulated gloves are really hot. So, and you don't necessarily want to wear those. So this makes these at least stay dry for a while, and everything eventually gets wet because these got too many seams. They're stitched together. But at least this stuff won't get on my hands when I take these off, and I'll be able to walk around with hands that aren't all colored up, and it won't take days for it to come off. So, but that's all this is. Like I said, it's a general detergent. General detergent cleans the leather. It's got lanolin oil in it, conditions, makes them soft and pliable. All the good stuff you want it to do. And I use a sponge or a soft cloth to apply. Like I said, I've had this for quite a while. I don't think it has a manufacturer date. It was made in the USA. Imagine Bailey's Leather Care. You can go to www.baileys.com. Made in the U.S. And hey, there's waterproofing your seat. And it's something you want to do. It's at that time of year. And take care of your leather, because this stuff ain't cheap, and God knows we wouldn't want to make it all bad. So thanks for watching BtheRiderPa, and hey, you know the deal. I'm out.